Before we start today's video, I have another set of picks for you from the amazing folks over at Dossier. By now, I'm sure you know who they are. I've talked about them a bunch here in previous videos, but just in case you're new here, Dossier is an awesome brand that takes those famous and oftentimes unbelievably expensive fragrances and replicates them and then offers them for a much more realistic price, with most coming in between $29 and $49 compared to the hundreds that brand name ones cost. And for those wondering, this is the most immediate question that I always get asked. Yes, they are almost identical to the real thing. In some cases, it's hardly distinguishable between the two, actually. They've done a really great job with replicating these fragrances. This month, I did pick up too the citrus ginger and the musky oak moss. And I want to say the musky oak moss, I have talked about several times. It's based on Creed Aventus. It's one of my personal favorites. I did pick that up to make it a gift for someone, so that's why I did that. And then we have the citrus ginger, which is based on Bleu de Chanel by Chanel. And again, I did pick these up actually as gifts for some friends, which is a really good idea for you guys too. Folks love to get gifts like this. And once again, it doesn't break the bank, so it's a total win-win for everyone. So check out Dossier right down in the description and pick something up for yourself or someone you love. Now though, on to today's episode. What is happening, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the MoFlow styling clay from Scott Rife Hair. This is the second product from the Scott Rife line, and according to the man himself, this is a water-based styling clay that was made with the intent of giving great hold, versatility, and restylability. Officially speaking, they say this offers a medium to firm hold with natural shine and medium texture. They also describe the scent as a clean aquatic cologne mixed with brighter notes of orange and tangerine. This one comes in a 3-ounce jar for $29 US. Inside the jar now, we've got a very soft looking clay. It's actually quite satisfying to scoop out. I really enjoyed this one actually. It's just so soft and satisfying. It comes out and breaks down in the hand with, almost no effort. It's very spongy, so you really don't have to put a lot of pressure in to really break it down in the hand, but I noticed that when you do break it down, it does have a nice amount of tack there, so that's very interesting, and I think it's going to help out a lot when styling. Using it now though on dry hair as usual, there's a couple of things at play here that I see. The product is nice and soft like we just saw in the breakdown, and the consistency of it again is just nice and spongy, so it goes into the hair about the same. Very soft, very easily, nice and slick, and I think it's that soft slickness that really carries that presentable tack through the hair. It really just lets it travel throughout the hair. On top of that, I also saw a little bit of shine in there. It's definitely a dull shine or like a soft gleam, but it's definitely there. It's not a lot. It's just enough to be noticeable, and really when it comes to the final style, I have to say I'm pretty happy with it. I think it came out really quickly, really easily, and I was just pretty pleased with the final style that came out at the end of the test. Here's a look now at the end of day results. We can see that there's some deflation going on there, maybe some movement, but it's, really, it's not a lot. I mean, it is 8 hours into the day, and so I'm actually quite pleased with the amount of hold that's actually still there. As I run my hands through it, I can still feel a lot of that tackiness, that physical hold. I can still feel it very much present, so that's very impressive, I think. I think some of that dull shine has also lifted out, so we got some texture coming through, and I think that's also really nice to see. Now, after doing all that, doing all the testing on this product, what I see here is a very interesting clay. I would actually place this more in the realm of a clay pomade, I think, as it has that dull shine or gleam instead of a dry matte finish. And speaking honestly about this, I wish more clay pomades would act like this, because a lot of clay pomades that we've seen in the past have a lot of pomade. They've got a lot of pomade, but they don't have a lot of clay. They miss the clay part, which makes me appreciate this one. I think it's nicely balanced. You got the great styling, the nice hold, making easily achievable outcomes, and then later in the day you get some added benefits like that extra texture coming out and some of those clays really starting to come out front and center. For me though, I would definitely say this was a medium hold. It really fits into that medium hold category for me. That's where I would put it myself with my hair type, and honestly, I do have to say I really enjoyed this one. Again, I think this was a clay pomade done right. Lastly now though, the scent here is listed as an aquatic cologne with some citrus notes in there. I really just got coconut. That's pretty much what I got of it. I got a lot of coconut there. I really didn't get a cologne type vibe from it. I do think it really fits in with the California theme that he's going for, but I just didn't really get anything else other than those coconut notes. And as for the washout here, this one here absolutely needed one round of shampoo. So it did not come out with just water. It did need a good round of shampoo, but with the shampoo, it just lifted right out of my hair, so for me, that's still no real issue there. That, though, is what I see with the MoFlo styling clay from Scott Rife Hair. As usual, though, the final verdict is up to you, and if you'd like to check this out or anything else from this brand, there will be a link in the description as usual. And while you're there, make sure you do the usual for me: like, comment, subscribe, all that important stuff. I thank you in advance for doing that. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.